Welcome back to the PoPS Half-Baked Collection, Volume 1. Let's continue. Bomberbloke. I was experimenting with a Bomberman style game. I'm not sure if I intended to make it single player with an enemy AI, but there is only 2 player in this version, and also only 1 screen. 2 actually, because we've got the title screen. Oh! Sneaky people looking left and right with random Final Fantasy VII music. Yep, 2 player only, sorry about that. Yeah, Bomberman with Geezer Adventure sound effects. Maybe I can show you. I don't remember what the button is. Page down for some reason. Play a 2-player game by yourself. I don't know why I didn't put the bomb placing on E for this character. I guess I was trying to keep the controls consistent or something. Because you would move with the arrows and attack with X, so I kept attack on X, but it's just not very convenient, is it? Breath of Fire 4 music, by the way, I do believe. Good game. Play it today, if you have it. What a skill shot! Completely missed all the ones I was actually trying to hit. Anyway, let's try and time this. Oh! Oh right, you can't actually leave until you die. So we have to hear it. Don't worry, if you get the star it stays got. Oh! Let's get out of here. Oi! Oh, don't tell me it's broken. It is broken, it's alright, you can just press F2 to get back to the menu anytime. God. Car Nicker. Inspired by the Grand Theft Auto games, this is going to involve driving around town causing violence and chaos and primarily stealing cars. Hence the name Car Nicker, aka Car Stealer. There's only a town to drive around in glitchily. Is it glitchy? I don't know, it looks glitchy. Look at these buildings. Don't they look amazing? Oi! It used to be more glitchy. What an idiot. It's his fault for walking into me. But yeah, the car used to turn from like the front of the car rather than on its middle, so it was a lot more glitchy back then. But I fixed it just to make it, you know, more playable and stuff. I don't know what's going on with the buildings down here. Kill all the people and get your star. There you go. Chrono trigger tests. Oh, illegal. A series of small tests involving party members following you and a custom battle system. I'm not sure if I had a game in mind for the experience gained from these tests, but they didn't seem to work out too well anyway, so probably not. Yeah. It's just graphics. Click on him. Yeah, anyway, Chrono Trigger music. This is a good test, isn't it? Yeah, I guess so. At least that works. The background is behind you, which is very easy to do anyway. And yeah, this works very well, doesn't it? Yep. Do you want it even worse? Yep. They don't even walk when they're on the background. I'd be able to do this a lot better these days. Just make it so that when character whoever is not overlapping, or I'd probably have an object following the main character, and when one of these characters is not overlapping that object, then start movement and look towards main character, so they'd walk towards you until they get in that area. Yeah, something like that, but then they could still get stuck behind objects and stuff. Anyway, there's a battle now. Kill 'em. You get 2 hits apparently. Oi, so did he. There we go, I won. That was very hard. Cheers Chrono for the star. Oh, what? Oh, I got... Oh, I prefer that one, it's more colourful. CV project. This was a project I made during my time in a place for work experience and job hunting. I made this animated CV instead of a written one to show my creativity and skills in a more fun way, and the staff approved. I never ended up sending it to anybody though. Probably a good thing. Welcome to the life of Paul Smart. Hello, I'm Paul Smart and this is my animated CV. It's not very animated, is it? I live at... I blurred that out, even though I don't live there anymore. Hey, I'm not the only person at... Thank you muchly. Even though house 67 was across the road, not next to me, and the houses also weren't on grass, but whatever. Also, gradients again, as you can see. Phone me, the number is... I was born on the 30th of August in 1986. I probably spent half of my free time on the computer or PlayStation. Only half? So I'm skilled on most of the basic programs. I also have some knowledge on QBasic, Quick Basic. No, I don't. Not anymore anyway. And I would like to use my IT skills in challenging and interesting positions. Come on now, boy, stop that missile! Phew. I stopped a nuke with my computer skills somehow. I guess I'm a hacker. I don't know why there's a random military dude. He's well happy though. As any normal person would, I spent a long time in school. Is this necessary in a CV? Look at that moody bitch with a trash bag hanging from her head. And at the long-awaited end of school life I got my exams done and received my valuable results. I apparently can't spell though. Received. God. Look at me, I'm well happy. I wasn't too happy with my results, but I guess they're alright. No, they're not. And I am currently gaining extra IT skills at JHP Training Central Milton Keynes. I am hoping to achieve OCR CLATE 1 and IBT 2 qualifications. I don't know what those are. I don't know if I even knew back then. The hell is CLATE? Dunno. Anyway, that's where I made this. And it's also where the Geezer Adventure was made, episode 1. And it's also where Knights Cyberspace Adventure 1 and 2 were made, and some of the graphics in Yu-Gi-Oh! Extreme, which won't be seen for a while. I can use most of the basic Microsoft programs, including PowerPoint, Word, Excel, Publisher. What is Publisher? I don't even remember that. Whatever. I like using computers, obviously. Wow. I like drawing. Is this made by a wee bab? Whoa! What the fuck are you doing? I like wasting lead as well, apparently. And I like to read, mostly fantasy adventure. Fantasy adventure stories. Are you sure this is made by me? That's a nice book, by the way. I did my 2 weeks of work experience at Novasoft, and the biggest achievement I made there was the creation of my own website. And that's my CV. I hope it was very informative for you. Goodbye. No, it wasn't. It was terrible. Dangerous Dan. Oh no. This was made during a time when I Wanna Be the Guy games were big, and I enjoyed them. Yeah. So of course I had to make my own unfairly hard game. This is probably the hardest game in the collection. Good luck. I hate it. Still alright. I get through it decently enough, but I'm gonna die a few times. Difficulty makes no difference, so we'll go for easy anyway, just so I feel better. Unfinished intro. That's a big bed. I guess she was like kidnapped. That was gonna be the story, I reckon. It's Dan's wife. Here we go. Oh, there's no spikes yet, except over there. By the way, yeah, some resolutions of these games aren't right. Like, this stuff on the right side with the spikes isn't supposed to be seen. But that's a result of putting all sorts of different resolution games into one thing. Ah, go quickly. But not too quickly. Not too hard so far, is it? You just need very precise movements. Whee. There's the spikes. They're starting to appear. Now run for it. If you go too quickly at the start, the lava doesn't rise high enough. And this doesn't open, which is a bit annoying. Oh. It's also not very fair, because if you walk into the next room too quickly, you kind of fall off the edge. You see, it's this kind of game. It's not even at the worst bits yet. You know what I want to be the guy games are like with their spikes that randomly fall. Luckily I remember where most of them are. Yep. Yep. Oh, what? What the hell? A bunch of Twaticus. Isn't it supposed to fall? Whatever. Doesn't this remind you of I Wanna Be the Guy? Fuck off! God. Why did I make this? He's walking forever now, for some reason. Not anymore. I should have put a different colour on the spikes that are gonna move or something. Just for this collection. To prevent further suffering. Yep. Yep. I don't remember which one for. Okay, good. Let's get out of here. It's arseholery. Look at all the spikes. Yep. I wouldn't be surprised if most people don't get all the stars in this game, because it means be in this game. Be quick in here. And hide in the doorway. If you fall off a ladder, you're basically doomed. I'm sorry. Right. We're out of here, into the hardest screen of this game. Oh dear. It's a spiral of death. Yeah. Good luck keeping an eye on all of this. I don't know what this music's from. Oh! I hate it. This used to be worse as well. I got rid of a few spikes for the collection because I wanted people to have fun and a reasonable chance of winning. At least the music's funkoid. Basically home free now. Let's get out of here. Level 1 done. Yeah, that was only one level. We got 3 more screens. We're in the castle now. Whoa. Trigger that now so we don't forget about it when we're on the way back. We've got some traps here. You can slightly see the spikes up here, and there's a bit of blood on the bottom of those bricks, so take the middle path. Those indicators weren't there originally. Arsehole trial and error traps. Whee. I think that's all the traps in this level. I think I'm safe now. Yep. Now this screen. Oh dear. Whoa, whoa. And, oh, nothing happened. Whoa. A Mega Man spike drop. Another falling spike. More falling spikes everywhere. I don't remember what spike happens here. Whoa. That. Ah! I got stuck on the ceiling momentarily. Oh! Still getting stuck on the geometry. Fucking spikes, man. And now you've got multiple paths. You can go any way you want first. Doesn't matter. Or almost any way anyway, but we might as well do them clockwise. I'm surprised I haven't died much in this level yet. Oh wait, have I died at all actually? Maybe I should have added achievements as well. Beat Dangerous Dan without dying once. No. That's the kind of thing that would be in an I Wanna Be the Arsehole. Everything kills you in one hit, so don't get hit by the lasers either. I mean, at least I think it's a pretty cool looking game, and you know, it's mechanically solid. other than getting stuck on the geometry, but I would know how to fix that these days with my more experience. So maybe I'll return to this and finish it. Also, dick move to make you think you died right at the end. End of what is made. Thanks for playing. This is going to be like the hub. There was going to be a bunch of different worlds to go in, and you'd have to do all of them to save your wife or something. I think I was planning to make them based on video games, like I planned to make a Mario World one. But anyway, let's get out of here. That was relatively painless. Direct your balls. Yeah, inspired by the Incredible Machine series of games. Love them, but I can't do them. Love them in concept. This was an attempt to make a game in which you build the levels, positioning geometry and other objects in order to help the balls reach a certain point on the screen. I stopped because of inconsistent physics. Yeah, most of the physics built into the Click Team series of programs aren't particularly great. Like, you're supposed to make your own, really. How are you supposed to get that star? Something like this, I guess. Oi! Clicking doesn't register properly in this sometimes. Oh, almost. That might do it. Go! Oh! What if we move that down a bit? That should work. Oh! And then if we put that there, that'll definitely get it. Bling! Oh, what the hell was that? See? What the hell, man? Also, let's take a look at those inconsistent physics that I was talking about. If we can. Look at the trail. Okay, now look at the trail again. That's still alright. Hang on. It might take a few tries. I think it's after a few bounces it starts to mess up. Oh, I don't know. Just anywhere. There we go. Oh no, that's getting too complicated now. Let's try that. Whoop. No. 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 How about that? It's very easy to get to the end, but there you go. Now watch, it'll go off the trail. Apparently it won't. Yeah, it went off there, see? Different. Why did it stop? Is it if you move your mouse off? Oh, it's if you move your mouse in the play area. Anyway, we can just get the end now. Bling! But yeah, fun idea. I kind of want to continue it anyway, even despite the inconsistent physics, but nah. Oi! Oi! Oh no, it doesn't work properly because it's not the actual mouse, it's an object. So it needs to be when you left click while that object is overlapping quit. Not when you click on it, whatever. Dork Souls. I enjoy making silly games and wanted to make one inspired by Dark Souls. Is that in the inspirations? It is. I started with wanting to try making different armor sets show on the character, but never even got that far. Enjoy walking right and maybe even left. Whoa! It's so not even anywhere resembling made that you can walk off the screen. And in the sky. Look at this guy. Doesn't this just look like a Dark Souls man? Yep. Dragon Simulator. I love dragons, and have recently enjoyed, or had recently enjoyed, a dragon game called Horde. I wanted to make a game like that, with more simulation features like finding a mate, having villagers make sacrifices to you, raising a family. I got as far as tormenting humans as they build homes. Man, what an arsehole. Yeah, this is one of the more recent ones, I guess. You can burn trees. You can speed up. Wow. You can eat fish. You can also eat people and poop on trees after you've eaten a person. You can also poop on people. It's good that is, isn't it? Is it? I don't know. It's a bit dodgy, if you ask me. Better cleanse the realm. Tormenting humans. A dragon's pastime. Use nature's toilet instead of people. But you know what's funny? You don't even have to poop on them. They willingly walk into it. Because they're weird and into that, I guess. And then they're just gone forever. They get absorbed, and then it gets absorbed by the earth. I just became a stronger dragon. I don't think it actually does anything in what was made, but... Go away! God. Stupid humans. Mere mortals. Yeah, anyway. I'm just waiting for the star to spawn. That's about all there is to do. There was gonna be like... eventually towers get built and knights come after you to attack like complete arseholes. Yum. Burn the village. The higher level it is, the more dosh you get for your horde. And there's your horde. Sit on it. Shit on it. If you want. You can do whatever you want in Dragon Simulator. Ah, majestic. Ah, majestic! A hunter is a hunter even in a dream. Drawing. I don't think this was to become anything, but I randomly got an idea one time of how I could make a program that lets you draw in it. I suppose it was more of a proof of concept or attempt to see if it would work. It kinda does, but only if you move the mouse slowly. Oh, this is from CV Project. Recycled content. I want a refund. This wasn't in CV Project. What is it writing? I thought this program was supposed to let me write. I don't want to know what the computer's writing. It's writing shut. Whoa. I didn't know how to make it stop drawing. It's saying shut up for some reason. Yeah, that's good, isn't it? Now I can draw. If you don't move it slowly, you get that, dots, but if you move it slowly... Hi... Corn. I was gonna write cock. You can do thick lines as well. Corn, yum. Whoa. Extreme sports, one of the best ones in here, not really, but it's funny. Experience the life of a pro skateboarder, grinding along rails, jumping up ramps, and not pulling off any cool tricks because this is bad and dumb and silly. I originally planned to add BMXing, surfing, and probably snowboarding, maybe more, but I never did. Then why is it marked as finished? See, it's gold. That means finished. I don't know. Skateboarding. I thought it was extreme sports. Ah! Whee! I'm a really cool dude. Oi! What the hell? Okay, I'll restart that one. What the hell? That didn't happen before. Whoop! There we go. Oh, cool, I made it! Yeah, what a good game. Points! If you go slowly... Never mind. Sometimes you get more points if you go slowly. Like this, watch. Watch. Yeah. Better than Tony Hawk's. Uh-oh. Whoa. The biggest challenge yet.
Wee. Yay.
Yeah. Woohoo. Yeah. He was a bit excited at the end there, wasn't he? Oh, Fatty Rampage. This was made during a very different time in my life, highly influenced by my partner at the time. I suppose this was to become a series of level remakes from various well-known games and involved just strolling through, destroying everything merely by walking, with some silliness. Yeah. The era when Drakaya was fat. Ridiculously so. It's not my style anymore. It looks bad. Obviously the proportions... Oh god, what a fatty. Obviously the proportions are bad as well. Look at that. It's amazing, isn't it? Holy shit! Get out of here. Drakaya's much cooler these days. He's fit and athletic and acrobatic and goes on all sorts of adventures. Just look at Dragon Dreams. Dragon Dreams. It might be out by the time you see this, probably not. The demo might be, but I don't know. Just take a look on my Google Drive or Game Jolt. It'll be there. Links are probably in the description. This is obviously Mario, by the way. It's got the staircase at the end. Get the star, so you don't have to play this again. I guess it's cathartic at least, is it? I don't know. Let's get the GEEX alerts done. GEEX alert. Back when I was in my early teens and didn't have many friends or broadband internet, I had to make my own and pretend to send messages to each other in the form of these things, made to look like some kind of chat program, but not quite. At least it also had a fake webcam. Phone call from the GEEX.
Hello?
Hi Paul, I just love dancing to this music. La la la. Oh yeah, sorry. Hang on a minute while I finish dancing. Originally the music here was... I don't remember what the song's called, but it was a song by Prodigy. La loo lee doo. The one that goes ee boing. Ba 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 ba. Find another place. Something about outer space. Find another place. Yeah. Which is still partially in Tomb Raider Quiz later, but I wanted to take out this big section of the song just to avoid too much copyrightness, because it was like the proper song, not a MIDI version. Sharp Chipmunk. So how are you today, Paul? I don't know, how am I? Hot. He's got a sky in his hair. Huh? Oh sorry Paul, I have to go and have my dinner and then I'm going fishing with my dad. Well, I'll talk to you again another day. Bye Paul. Yeah, he's logged off. He left his text though. Random geeky music at the end, which isn't geeky at all. But yeah, what was I gonna say? I don't know. GEEX alert 2. This fake friend was apparently a member of a group of geeks called the GEEX, which I used to be a member of according to one or two of these messages. It's strange that every GEEX member shown in these looks the same, almost like I was too lazy to design new ones. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say, they got blue in their hair, because originally they were on a background which was like outside with the sky and I think some grass as well, until I realised, wait, they're GEEX, they sit in front of the computer all day, they wouldn't be outside, and I just couldn't be asked to spend time getting rid of the blue pixels left in their hair, even though I could have just, it wouldn't have taken long, whatever. God, I was more lazy then than I am now. No.
Hello?
Hi again, Paul. Yesterday I had beans on toast for dinner, and fishing with my dad was really fun. So how are you today? Oh hi, my brother's here.
Hello?
Hi. Oh. Yeah, alright, bye brother.
Goodbye.
I guess I should do a geek voice. Anyway, computers are really clever, aren't they? And how do they do all that cool stuff? Well, that's what most people would say. I don't need to say that because I know how. But hey Paul, shall we play Worms Armageddon using the internet? Oh sorry, I can't. I've got to go to the dump and help my dad carry all the rubbish up to the skip and chuck it in. I'll play it another time with you, okay? Okay, bye. Push glasses up. Okay, bye whatever your name is, geek. Remember to get the stars so you don't have to talk to him again. And finally, for this part, I probably could have just merged all three of these into one rather than waste multiple slots for them, but whatever. Here's the epic finale of the Geeks Alert trilogy, where this exciting story comes to a close and we finally learn the answers we've always wanted. Or not. What do you want this time? Hi Paul, I'm sorry that I haven't written to you for absolutely ages, but all of us geeks have been on holiday for 3 weeks, and then we were all busy setting up 13 new computers and buying loads of link cables to link up all 22 computers that we got now. Bloody hell. Why would you go on holiday? There aren't computers there. Get on with it. We've also got 3 new members and their names are...
Hello?
Yeah, their names are Harold, Bert and Seymour. Are they geek names? Go away, brother Bill. I guess his name is Bob. Oh, fine. Right, okay. Oh, do you need any cheats for the PlayStation game that has somebody going "Ararara" in the start music bit? Well, I'm afraid you can't because I need cheats for WWF SmackDown as well. What? All these in-jokes with myself back then. Yeah, I do too. Go away! Okay. God, geeks. What weirdos. Oh yes, do you remember this ex-geek, Paul? Boing. It doesn't go... It doesn't. That was so funny. Anyway, I have to go and finish making my new game called Cartwheel Madness. It's just so cool, man! You control a bloke or a woman. Oh, how very inclusive. And you walk around and attack baddies by pressing the control key, and the person you chose does a cartwheel and kills the enemy. Okay, well, bye. It said boing.
Hello?
Yeah, bye. It said boing because I didn't change that. I just changed the music. Ah, goodbye geeks, and goodbye part 2. Ah, Final Fantasy, how geeky. Very geeky. Right, next time we're starting off with a boring one. Actually, just chuck it in at the end so we start off with more interesting stuff. Ghostly experience. I started making a Silent Hill inspired horror game called Mystery Tapes in RPG Maker 2000. Due to my lack of art skills, I used other methods to create monsters, using various weird effects in image editing software. I made photos of faces, mostly mine, look creepy for use in games. It's just a bunch of screens of weird looking faces. Some of them just look stupid. What is that? Big ear. He's well happy. What's the point? At least that one's kind of creepy. That one's just angry me. With an upside down hand on my head. That one's creepy-ish. That one isn't. That one's just face gone. Huh? You can probably recognise a lot of these faces from Bomberbloke 2. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. They're all varieties of the same face. Someone had a big nose there. There's no point including this. Bottom right one is scary. That's why I chose that for the icon. I don't know who a lot of these people are. I think that's Lara Croft on the bottom right somehow. Who's that on the bottom right? And what is that on the top right? Penis. There's your star. Well done. Right, thanks for watching. See you next time for Halloween 4545.